Please don't touch that. It's dangerous.
You know you don't know what it is.
Well,
I think I'm gonna have to try and start speeding this.
this should be it.
Jesus,
That's
there's a lot of
quite a
talking in it.
box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortif.
Okay, let's go.
Mr. Mortify, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in.
Like these bits I'll keep, but
The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
the what?
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena, and the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Okey-doke.
Mr. Mortify?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries. The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
Come on, why are you making me stop? Yeah, that's it.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf.
Right, let's go.
Mao Cheng Si.
Liver fire is an acute infectious disease with no effective treatment primarily affecting children under 6 years old. It's highly contagious with severe symptoms including fever, limb pain, and muscle atrophy. God, my God, I can't spell it. Talk today, Jesus. To combat this disease, a live attenuated vaccine has been developed and successfully passed phase 3 clinical trials on June 16th at 3 p.m. Whoops. The medical section established a specialized team for the vaccine's development. This review aims to analyze and research the progress of the vaccine and provide valuable insights for further studies. It's also shown promising immunization outcomes, making this vaccine a potential solution for preventing overflow infection. Preliminary application of neutralizing antibody detection, blah 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 blah. Man, this is like can't do this with a controller. Jesus. Zhang Yan. Shangli Yao. Okay, let's get out of it.
There are 2 photos here. Huh. If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding, and the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless.
Okay. Let's go.
Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover?
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far.
I have a
Our
voice.
clues point to the sugar
crap.
pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clue she needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down.
Wow, talk about like no crime.
I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. You betcha. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square. Time to hit the hay, obviously. Don't tell me you're planning on some nightly activities. Stop it! We deserve 8-hour workdays.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
Let's go. Who are these? And that's the one that met me, so she's keeping an eye. I think she's trying to see who is being drawn to me. Ooh, I've unlocked the events. Nice. Get Sanhua on day 5. Nice. She's going to teach me how to do it as well. Like how to play those characters. That'd be nice. After basic attack 4 or interest skill is cast, use start within 5 seconds. Oh, it's not on cool. Present body incarnation, sorry. Is that okay, so use okay.
Moment of awakening. Strike fast. Sacred light.
Okay, now I understand that.
Our lights shine through. Thus it ends. Honor. Embrace the change.
See?
Fast in starlight. Thunder
Oh, I'm gonna try
guide.
this move. See what this does. I don't know what happened there. It's like press triangle to start this, then press triangle to start the next one within 5 seconds of pressing triangle the first time, and right, hold square and release when the cursor is in the frostbite area. Oh, I see. The bar on the bottom. No, that doesn't like take you out of the game, does it?
Cycle of corruption. My oversight. Lotus pervade.
can keep going. Frozen blockade.
I'm not a massive fan of this character. Honestly, that
Here we go again! No one picks on Ungar's friends! Leave me alone!
yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the combat in this compared to like ZZ's got better combat, I feel. This is just, I gotta get used to this one, I could be wrong. Okay, so when those 3 bars get to 3, hold square. Okay. Like that.
Speeding up. Shape the shapeless. Speeding up. Storm, hear my command.
Down the air. Smash! Pleasure doing business.
Victory, guide my blade.
Hey Delia. Sorry, I'm like miles away then, I was just trying to concentrate on that then. I'm good though, thank you. I'm not like don't need anything like that at the moment. Thank you though. Right, ooh, I've got another one, so I can do a temple. I want to say. And another purple.
Greetings, Rover.
Ooh,
I will
got
escort
Sandra.
you for the time being.
Already got her. I'm not a massive fan of her fighting style, but in fact, let's have a quick look. Where is she on the old tier list? Same as Mortafee. Oh, Spectro Rover's actually worse. It's Havoc Rover. This is good. So Chia, or whatever her name is the only one who is actually a DPS at the moment. Oh, that is not what I want to see and hear. Support. Main DPS. Support. Like the best support in the game at the moment. Apparently he's no good. Encore's actually a pretty good character as well, according to this. See the one a minute ago I just played with the sword? No, it wasn't. It was someone else, wasn't it? Good sure, she was like mega good when we first got this game come out. I could be wrong. We got 5 balls and we got another 800, so we can do a 10 pull. Let's see if we can get Jinshi. Ready for this, guys? Come on, fingers crossed. Ready? Come on, come on. First pull, 5-star. Oh no.
The streams have guided me to you. I have a feeling we'll be companions for many moons to come.
Sad face. Only 480. Ugh. Right, we're definitely not. Oh, I can upgrade. She's kind of a DPSer as well, so I don't know. What do I? Oh, that's because I haven't done that. Okay. Right, anything else? No. Okay, cool. Wow, you go down a lot quicker in this than you do in like Genshin and stuff. Whew.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijou's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijou leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker. In case of an emergency, Rover, roll out. By the way, now that we've figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us one trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
As for the mangosteen, we got people selling these at the market nearby. We might find some clues there.
Mangosteens are not from Jinzhou. These fruits are usually brought in by boat. Should we start from the harbor? Do you think the token is guiding us outside the city? An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted etheric sea, and the resonance cord flowing from your tacit mark. And you said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing to the gorges of spirits on the Norfolk Barrens. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorges of spirits and Norfolk Barrens. Perhaps it was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me your dream points toward the Norfolk Barrens. It's a site of the Trinodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Rangers' frontline base is stationed there as well.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
Yeah,
I believe in ya.
Without a doubt.
See, the thing is, I'm going to change my team. I'm going to go with... Oh, we got more to feed, didn't we? I'm gonna put her on there instead. For now. Hold on. Let me, tutorials for them. Awesome. That's good. Let's just go for Rover, Yang Yang, and Bijou. I mean, Sanhua's, oh, she's not a 5-star, is she? She's a 4-star. I'm not a 5-star yet. I'm like, jeez.
Yotan and I will ensure your safety.
main damage dealer though. Sure.
We resonators can boost our combat abilities with special items. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for
Yang Yan, did you hear that?
That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Let's not worry about it, Shisia. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at her.
Yeah. If anything. And there's literally nothing. Unless it's in here. Good place to hide stuff. Nope, literally nothing. Doggo. Ah, we can actually. Ooh. We can pet him. Ah, he's a good doggo. Feed him. Give some raw meat. He did as he told. Be a good boy.
You there, looking to put on some training? Good training keeps you sharp. The enemies won't go easy on you out there.
I don't know. It's ooh, chest. Good doggo.
Remnants of the past.
Defense at the city gate has been strengthened.
Can we level up thinking about it? Now we gotta ascend. Ooh, she can ascend, but not yet. Okay, weapons. Anything new? No. Anything new? Yes. Anything new? Yes. Okay, that's good. I feel like that's like a 2.5 hour intro.
Access pass is required if you're heading to the Norfall Barrens. That place is now off limits. What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift, and you're still here.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice to see you again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone. I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances. My apologies.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives. Besides, General Jian is currently there at the Norfall Barrens base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
Thank you, but I have already asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern. I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek. It's a dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass. Your access pass has been verified. Just you two?
We'll bring her.
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
Right, let's go. She joined us, so I got a new character.
So you're looking for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Deseret Highland?
Mm-hmm, exactly. According to what I've gathered, Mr. Zhang Ye's grandson is very likely in the Deseret Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him. Of course.
I've already done that one. Oh, no, I haven't. Or have I? Nope, I haven't. Okay. I think this is where I got to last time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is where I am in my other playthrough.
You don't look like soldiers. Why are you here? The frontliners are right up ahead.
I am Yang Yang, an outrider of the Midnight Rangers.
A missing person. Juyan, the one you're looking for. Is he an average person? Not a resonator, I suppose.
Yes. Have you seen him? Is he all right?
I met him once. He's not officially enlisted, but he seemed determined to join us. He's been secretly following our troops since last year. I think a quartermaster of the rear guards escorted him away, so if he's not in the city, he must be in the rear guards camp. He can't be anywhere else. The actual front lines are right up ahead, and we, the Midnight Rangers, would never allow non-servicemen to approach and risk getting killed.
Thank you.
Now, if you're heading that way, I have a request for you, my Outrider comrade. On your way there, you should run into 2 detection beacons. They just went offline. Could you go check on them?
Sure, we will.
Great. I'll send the coordinates to your terminal.
Wrong button. It's this one. Let me just... Oh, I actually gotta do them in 8. Sorry. Eesh. I was gonna say I could go back to my other account because I've got both Calcharo and Verena, but I've also used these tickets up, whereas I could still potentially get a better DPS and the healer one. Oh. What will I do? Hey, what am I supposed to be doing with this quest thing here? A common intelligent training. Drones will be released. Hit all the drones to complete the training. Do I have anyone who uses guns? Like, I'm supposed to hit anyone.
Let me be there for everyone
with guns
as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
We're in this together.
I will cut down any threat in your way.
I guess it is going by the assumption that I'm still using
An unexpected discovery.
that one then. Interesting.
Is that the beacon? Why are there so many people?
They don't look like soldiers.
What are they doing?
Greetings. What might interest you here? It's dangerous.
Oh, nothing really. You see, we're just on our way south to the city.
Excuse me, about this detection beacon.
Run, everyone!
Get them.
I can't move. So hungry.
Oh, please don't arrest us. We really had no choice.
What?
What happened? Do you need help?
The battles are getting real bad up north, and we couldn't live there anymore. Figured we have to go back to the city. We ain't eaten in ages, and we're broke. Some of us can barely move, because we're so damn hungry. Then we found some expensive-looking stuff here. Now that the military's out there fighting and nobody's really using these things, we thought it might get us a few pennies.
A damage detection beacon might result in a sudden TD invasion from the direction it covers. Our frontline troops would face attacks from both sides. Have you thought about the consequences?
We ain't got the time for that. If we don't steal, we'd starve to death before the tacit discords kill us.
You shouldn't be stealing public property. Please, return the parts.
Let me see if I can change this around a little bit.
There's still some distance from here to Jinzhou City. Here, you can have my flatbreads.
If that's any better.
Oh, and here's some money. This should be enough for you to reach the city.
It should be okay.
You're giving us all of these? Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you! Come over and say thank you before you eat.
It was nothing. Master once told me, the sage takes care of all men and abandons none.
What's he gonna try?
Watch out!
What? Is he seriously?
A tough nut, ain't you?
I just helped you. Why did you attack us?
You're not feeding us all with your bread and pennies. Hand over your goods and grub, or face the consequences. We ain't messing with no kids, but don't test our patience. Just do as you're told. Don't make it tough on yourselves, or you'll be lucky to leave in one piece.
I will not bend to injustice. Rover, Yang Yang, please, step back as I handle them.
Fine, you asked for this.
I can't believe this.
We're begging you, stop! We surrender! Take us in!
What? No.
Why did you attack us when I already gave you food and funds?
Do you have other mouths to feed, aside from what we see here?
They seem trained. These are not ordinary people.
Deserters.
Of course we're ordinary people. We just joined the exiles recently. We done some wrongs. I tried to run from the patrollers and left the city, but dang, didn't know the battles up north were so crazy. Our new boss ran out of food before we could even figure out the camp. Figured we'd be better off just to go back to the city and get locked up.
Then we ran out of food and cash halfway, so we turned to thieving. We ain't got the balls to rob the army, but with stuff just sitting around, why not? Hey, since you're being so generous, how about you throw a little extra cash our way? There's a bunch of us, some injured too. Your first amount ain't gonna cut it for us to survive.
Wait. What I gave them was enough for them to make it to Jinzhou even when they are so many. I used to travel alone when I left my master. I know how much it takes for someone to survive.
Hey, what's wrong with you, girlie? It won't hurt to give us more.
Pain comes with coveting. He who knows he has enough is rich. It was only meant to sustain you long enough for you to reach the city.
You don't understand, girl. You don't make money very easily in a time like this. If we can't find jobs in the city, we're gonna starve again.
I came from a seclusive place, learning the ways of the world from scratch. It's been a hard time, but even I have managed to make a living with my own hands. If you really can't find any job in the city, come to Liu Xian Tea House and ask for Jian Xin. I will gladly help you search for jobs and work alongside you.
Fine, fine. We'll go.
I know they're like desperate and stuff, but Jesus. Like, they literally were just given
Hurry,
money
move,
and food.
let's get out of here.
And that wasn't
I'm not
enough
listening
for
to this
them.
lecture anymore.
No, I wasn't trying to... Wait. Please put that down.
Quite the sharp eye you got. Fine, here you go.
Is this the only detection beacon you messed with?
Heck yeah. The first one we were trying to steal and you bumped right into it.
Really? Then why does that one over there seem broken too?
That ain't got nothing to do with us. It's been that way for ages. Plus, we ain't ever reaching it with all those thorns.
I see. You may leave now. The military's base is not far from here. Shall we fix the beacons before going?
Sure.